It's Thursday the 16th of November. Sorry I didn't get the video done on Tuesday, and then I meant to do it yesterday, but yesterday was my birthday, so I got distracted by watching rubbish on TV and eating Chinese food. And sorry there was no video last week. I had loads to show, I just couldn't get around to doing a video. It was just a really strange week, with lots of stuff on. And I had a really bad cough again, so I didn't want to be on here coughing and sputtering. Oh, what a screen going on. It was my birthday yesterday, which I've already mentioned. My husband, as per our normal agreement, bought me fantastic Harry Potter things. So he bought me, I haven't brought them up to show you, but I'm sure you've all seen them. He bought me the Prisoner of Azkaban, the illustrated edition. He bought me the History of Magic, which I'm presuming you've also got in America, but it's this just gorgeous illustrated book with the history of magic and then Harry Potter thrown into it, and it's just I haven't had a chance to look at it all properly yet, but it's just the most beautiful book. And he bought me a Harry Potter Hogwarts notebook. So yes, I had a fantastic birthday. He made me a birthday cake. It was a four-layer birthday cake, and it had Ravenclaw and Harry Potter badges on it. And he's not been very well, so he had these fantastic plans to make me one that looked like a Ravenclaw scarf, but he ran out of just time and inclination to do it because he's just not been feeling well at all and not been sleeping well. So I was really appreciative of it. And then we just had Chinese food, and yeah, it was just a really nice birthday, really quiet, but I like birthdays like that sometimes. But yeah, I've got loads of stuff to show you, so I wanted to get on and show you the stuff that I've got. And I just realised, oh, there it is. I got my first birthday swap package, which came from Jules, which made me feel really bad because hers was like so late going off. So I got lovely cards, just lovely. And then I got these two amazing pieces of fabric, which are Northcote fabrics. This one has these really cool quilting rulers on it, which I love. And I love the fabric itself, the green, the wonderful green colour. So that's wonderful, thank you. And then this crackle, I don't know if this is also, this is a Moda, but I really love the crackle on it. That's wonderful, so thank you very much, Jules. And yeah, so that was my first one of those, which I had to assure my husband was not me buying fabric from America, because you know that's happened before. I did finish my paper piecing vintage quilt top. It is just a top at the moment because I need to wait until payday to then go and buy the fabric. So I still haven't decided what fabric I'm going to use, but I will show you the quilt top. Let me just shift some things. So there's my quilt top. I absolutely love it. I love the pattern. I love how it went together. I love how precise it is. I didn't have enough fabric of the red and green to make a piano keys border, but I just really love the quilt. So that's all done. I just need to get a backing fabric at the end of the month, well, around the 20th next week, and then I can get that quilted for Christmas. So to go with that, I was also trying to make some pillows or cushions. I don't know if you call them pillows or cushions. Throw pillows for the sofa that sort of matched the fabric with the leftover bits that I had. So I made this. It's traditionally pieced, and I remember I was really enjoying doing the traditional cutting all the little pieces and then stitching them all together, but it was only after I'd done this I've remembered that start is really handy when you do that, because it doesn't quite match up the way I'd like it to. It's not as my paper piecing skill, my traditional piecing skills don't give me the crisp results that my paper piecing gives me, which I think is why I like the paper piecing, but I like traditional piecing as well, and that was good fun. And then I've been wanting to do this pattern for ages, and I know someone's done it on the Sew Hook group, but it's Jennifer's, I forget what it's called, special delivery. So there's my special delivery Santa. There is a line here that shouldn't be here. This one, oh no, hang on. Yeah, this one, because I had to join some fabric together, but isn't it cute? And it's got the same borders that the other one's got. And then because I had the magazine, it was from, I believe, who sent me this? Someone sent me this as a prize. Well, I won a prize, and it was on Wendy. It was on it was the monthly Talk to Me Tuesday prize, and this was thrown in because we can't get this magazine in the UK at all. So it was Quiltmakers 100 Blocks, which is where Jennifer's special delivery pattern came from, but it's also where the traditionally pieced pattern came from. So there's the traditionally pieced one. And then I found this pattern which I made also in there, and I think Jennifer might recognise this fabric because she sent this to me, and I've been saving it because I just thought it would make a really lovely something. So yes, I made this one, which I did use starch on, and it's much crisper, but my cutting skills are not so great, so don't look at it too closely. And then I embroidered this little angel that's still got the sulky on it, but I embroidered this little angel just to try and hone some of my embroidery skills, because I've designed those patterns for Game of Thrones, which I love, but my embroidery skills just make them look awful. I can't, if anybody knows a good tutorial for embroidering letters, I just can't seem to get them to not look a bit naff. So I've kind of started to do an applique text, which I've got the font, the Game of Thrones font, so I keep looking in the wrong place. I got the Game of Thrones font, and I did Winter is Coming, and I've cut it out of what I've cut the fusible sticky stuff on the back. I've cut it out of those. I just need to then iron it onto some fabric and put it on some backing fabric, but I just don't seem to be able to do what I want to do, because I think I want to do something that's far too big. The Black Watch, not Black Watch, we are the Night's Watch, the Night's Watch phrase, oath. I really want to do that, but I just don't think it's going to work. It's definitely not going to work as a quilt block because it's just so complicated, so it would have to be embroidered, but I can't seem to get the embroidery as small as I need it to look as good as I need it, so I might just have to try and find a cross stitch pattern for it, because I just don't seem to be able to get it done. So if anybody knows a cross stitch pattern or an embroidery pattern or an embroidery tutorial, please let me know. I can't remember if I showed this or not, so I'm going to show it again, but I made this a few weeks back, which is just a little Christmas table topper, and it was just leftover kids' Christmas fabrics and this gorgeous velvet that I got from somewhere. But yeah, so I made that for Christmas. I don't know what I'm going to turn it into. It might be a pillow, it might just go on the table as a table runner. But yeah, so yeah, lots of bits done, but yeah, but nothing really, lots of things done. Just trying to now get a plan of what I need to do for Christmas, and I don't think I've got anything else that I need to sew for Christmas. I just want to finish what's here, make them into their pillows, and which I want to save it till I've got the backing fabric for my quilts, because then I'll buy extra to make the pillow backs, so it all kind of ties in. I don't think I've got anything else that I have to do. I've got a big box of bits of baby clothes which my daughter's teacher has asked me to turn into a quilt. So she had her kids' baby clothes made into teddy bears, Sorry, there'll be a break there because my thing only films for 10 minutes before it cuts me off. So I will wrap up because I don't want it to be 10 minutes long, because I'm going to have to edit these two together, which is... but yes, so she gave me a whole box of these little tiny little baby things, which I now need to make into a quilt for her. But because they are so small and they have been chopped about, I've got quite a lot of pieces like this. That's it. That's it. So I need to get some fabric to go with them to bulk out the quilt, otherwise the quilt will be tiny. So I'm going to work on that for the next few weeks, once I've got the backing fabric. But yes, aside from that, I think I've got one more teacher gift to make. How many have I got? I've made 2. There are 4 teachers, so I've got 2 more Christmas gifts to make. But I might make some zipped bags rather than the posh bags, because I just run out of time. Just want to get them done really, and then that's all done. Oh yes, aside from that, I will I will speak to everybody next week, and I hope you all have a fantastic week. Jennifer, I hope you have a not too busy time of Thanksgiving, although I hope you all have wonderful Thanksgivings and lots of shopping if you want to do Black Friday and all that stuff. We have Black Friday in this country, but it just doesn't work because it's not a celebration for us, so it just seems a bit silly to then have a big sale. Yes, anyway, I will speak to you all next week. Have a fantastic weekend, and get lots of crafting done. Bye.